Rappers, you just murdered the show. You opened up for one of your favorite artists and the fans went crazy for you. Producers, you just had a crazy showcase. Fans are coming in, they're all over you, and they all are giving you their emails in your hand like this. And you're like, okay, but what do I do with these emails? Rappers and producers, you have just had a successful show. You got emails. You got a long list of emails. You might be got 20, 30, 40. You got folks who are ready to engage with your music. They're ready to figure out how they can get even closer to you. Maybe some of them followed you on social media. Some of them are just fans of your music, and some of them want to get and actually pay for your music after they heard it live. Well, what do you do next? It's a great question. I've asked that question before after I've gotten a bunch of emails. It was like, yo, I'm finally following the rules of what it is to be an independent artist, got the emails, but now what? Now, I'll later do a course, and I've been promising you this course for a long time, but I really want to make sure it's right. I want to make an email course, how to start an email list in terms of the MailChimp. It's really easy, which is probably another reason why I haven't done it so soon, but I'm going to get to that. But when you get an email list, one of the first things you want to do is start to compile it. Hopefully you have first and last names. If not, no worries. What you want to do is take that email list and you want to basically put it into one of these email clients, like a MailChimp is what I use. And you basically compile that into a list and you have all of these emails. Okay, now when you compile it in there, we're not going to go into details of how to do that exactly, but when you compile them within that email, what are you sending off first? For starters, I would have an email that basically welcomes the people who have signed up to your email. Let them know what they're signing up for. Let them know what kind of content you're going to send them. Are you going to send them emails about shows? Are you going to send them emails about your new music? Are you just going to show them the food that you're into? Or, are you going to show them, some of your blog? What is it that you're going to send them? Let them know. Is it news about you? Is it news about what you're into? Let them know what they're signed up for. Also, in that same email, I would actually lay out your set list. This is a little cheat code most people ain't gonna tell you, but I would set out your show list from whatever show you got that from. I would even segment these lists, what they call segment in the list. I would segment the list and I would basically say, okay, this is the show where I opened up for Chance the Rapper. These are these fans right here. This is that segmented list. So I would take that list, I would have, first of all, what you're going to provide in the emails. And then secondly, I would also show them what your set list was for that night. Why? Because they fell in love with the music you performed that night. You could try to give them a whole project, but that's on you. I would focus on giving them the singular songs that they fell in love with that made them become a potential fan of yours, because they're not quite a fan just yet. Don't get too happy. They're not a fan quite yet. So you're trying to basically bring them into your world. So like I said, once again, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you tell them why they're on that email list, what they're going to be provided with. Secondly, you want to show them the set list, give them links to every song. Maybe you have SoundCloud links. It would be dope if you had like some Apple Music or Spotify links, but that's neither here nor there. But if you have SoundCloud links, just give it to them. And some other great information to give them. Maybe perhaps you want to tell them about some announcement that you have, some of the next shows you have. I don't know what that was, I'm sorry. But some of the next shows that you have. Sometimes I get so much information, I get excited and the words don't flow as fast as they're coming up in my head. Dang, I could probably do a double time rap right now. Neither here nor there. Make sure you let them know some future shows that you have in that particular area. So once you're engaging them on that level, you welcome them. What kind of things do you send on a regular basis? Well, what are you into? Make sure that it's content that is relevant to why they signed up. If they like you for your music, send them behind the scenes footage of new music. Send them some updates about when your album is potentially coming out, your album release date, your album release party. Send them some of the collaborations that you've done. Maybe you did a collaboration with the artist you opened up for. Maybe you want to send them that information because it's relevant to why they signed up to you. So when you get that email list, you're basically keeping up with the friend. And you want to make sure that sometimes you don't always have to send them and sell them on something. Sometimes you just want to check up on your friends. Sometimes you ask a question. Hey, how you doing? I know this weather's been crazy in this area. How you doing? Everything good? It's your friendly friend from CurtisKingBeats.com. You're keeping up with the friend. And when you keep up with a friend, do you always sell them on things? Absolutely not. Treat them like a homie. Treat them like a friend. But don't forget, this is still your business. Once again, it's another Curtspiration. don't even know why I did that, but it's looking real tired right now. No, it's not. Anyways, you need some more of this juice, please subscribe to the channel below. If you have any questions, my friend, do not hesitate to ask. Please go down below in the comment section, leave them. This is how I get my content. And look, if you get emails, you have an itinerary now that I have lined up for you to go ahead and take care of. You're basically talking to this new friend that you have. Make sure you don't treat them like they're just another $ or just another number. Treat them like individuals, like human beings, and let them come back to you. And you'll see that you'll know what to do with that email list once you start seeing some traction on it. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability. Cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.